I want to read something which I wrote a long time ago, but I feel like I should share it. Skyline after skyline, wave after wave, a new battle arises, whether big or small. These experiences can change something within you, positively or negatively, or both for that matter. Loneliness is sure a great experience, no? Like every single experience, someone at least had to experience what you went through, right? I'm not the only one suffering. Yet, I am. Is there anyone else in the room? Anyone there to take your hand even though you reject it multiple times? Most only try to take your hand once, because why would you risk yourself to help someone else if you yourself is broken? Broken to me, it is like having different types of shard glasses scattered across the floor. Which one do you choose? The same purple glass to build your old self again, or the yellow glass to build something you are not? Or take every different type of shard to be everything, to accustom to people's desires, but also your desires, to please your parents for being something great, but the thing that is great, isn't it generalized? Please the people around you, to feel worth, to feel at least something. The feeling has to be specifically good, none of the too cliche things or sadness. Why not break and distance yourself from someone you love? Mentally, it will drastically change you because it follows with a physical and spiritual change. There are 3 establishments in our body: the mind, body and soul. The mind is a powerful source of energy, affecting the motivation you have to breathe, to laugh, to pretend. The body, it allows you to express your mind and soul, but it is limited, depending on how gifted you are in relation to the mind and soul. The soul, everyone is different. How am I supposed to describe something superior to our knowledge? The soul is said to be the backbone of the mind, the unlimited source that creates nothing into existence. Yet nothing is something, right? Or then this nothing would be considered as it is. Does it even matter elaborating these ideas? Well, it does not. Everything I type, every time I breathe, it will not change anything drastic in this world. Yet this consistency builds onto a dream, a hope, to feel, to achieve my dreams, even if I had any. Many are lucky to have people who are willing to not hold your hand, but lift your whole body up until you can walk. That is what parents are for, right? And if you never had any, you're weak, yet you are strong. That applies with everyone. No one has no weaknesses. That is simply not possible. Because in our human mind, there is always a flaw to everything. However, society points out the biggest weaknesses in other people and shift the belief in essentially everything. But yet, you can never control these weaknesses that society points out. Just like features, like you have a big nose, you cannot be a bottle. You have fat thighs, Again, you can't be a model. You have no facial hair, you are not masculine enough. You have no parents, you lack something along the lines of communication. But like I said, you could never control this, but you can. It is all in your attitude. Sure, you can joke around about this stuff, because I sure do, though it depends on your friends, family, and environment. You may have a high understanding of philosophy, and therefore the human behavior, but you have to accustom yourself to society, or then you are the odd one out. For example, if you eat something from the floor, that's disgusting. You don't wear deodorant, gross. Arguably, that is considered poor behavior. Yes, it is unhygienic at times, but I'll admit it, I do some of those. At a young age, we are taught what is right and wrong, forming the glass, forming a foundation to our virtues. Most, but not all, rely on a religion to confront this idea. Though religion also begins in fixed views about certain attributes. Essentially, we are grown to form a foundation, but as we grow more, it gets broken down. And then it rebuilds itself again. The rebuilding depends on your own perspective and views. I could point out what you should and shouldn't do, but now you are by yourself. Do it yourself, because I have to do it too.